Dashboards are powerful tools for visualizing data and gaining insights into various aspects of business performance. They provide interactive and intuitive interfaces for users to explore and analyze data. Here are the key components and features of SAC dashboards: interactive charts and graphs, smart insights, storytelling, predictive analysis, financial performance management, human resources analysis, sales and marketing analysis.
Let's begin with the actual performance overview. Gross revenue. The gross revenue KPI shows the organization's total revenue generated across all product categories. The company has generated $803 million in revenue, providing leadership with an immediate view of overall business performance and market growth. Next, we have total cost of goods sold, which represents the total manufacturing cost of producing these products. Currently, the organization has incurred $482 million in production costs, including raw materials, manufacturing, packaging, and logistics. Monitoring this KPI helps improve operational efficiency while protecting profit margins. Next is operating income. The operating income KPI measures the organization's profitability after operational expenses. With an operating income of $320 million, the business demonstrates its ability to convert revenue into healthy earnings while maintaining efficient operations. Coming to sales volume. The sales volume KPI represents the overall quantity of products sold. The organization has sold 208 million units, reflecting strong customer demand and helping production teams align manufacturing capacity with market requirements. Together, these KPIs provide management with a comprehensive snapshot of financial performance. Now, let's explore the visualizations that explain these results in greater detail. Next, we have gross revenue per category. The gross revenue per category chart compares revenue across bakery, confectionery, dairy, and snacks. Here, bakery is the highest revenue contributor with approximately $312 million, follow confectionery at $182 million, and dairy at $211 million, and snacks contributing around $96 million. This helps business leaders quickly identify which product categories are driving overall revenue growth. Coming to operating income by region. The operating income by region visualization compares profitability across the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and India. Saudi Arabia leads with an operating income of approximately $108 million, while both the UAE and India contribute around $106 million each. This comparison helps management identify the strongest performing market and evaluate regional profitability to support informed business decisions. Next, we have gross revenue trend. The gross revenue trend shows monthly revenue performance from January 2025 to May 2026. Revenue remains relatively stable between $43,000 and $53,000 for most months, reaching a peak of approximately $53.6 thousand in January 2026, before declining to around $25.7 thousand in May 2026. These trends help business leaders monitor revenue performance over time, identify changing market conditions, and make informed business decisions. Next comes total cost of goods sold by region and category. The total cost of goods sold by region and category heat map highlights manufacturing costs across different regions and product categories. For example, India records the highest bakery cost at $73 million. Saudi Arabia leads dairy at $52 million, and the UAE has the highest snacks cost at $24 million. These insights help identify areas where manufacturing costs can be optimized. Coming to sales volume by category. The sales volume by category chart shows that bakery contributes the largest share at 43.21%, followed by dairy at 21.65%. Snacks at 19.05%, and confectionery at 16.09%. This helps manufacturing teams align production with customer demand. Next, we have product category filter. The product category filter allows users to analyze performance by categories such as bakery, confectionery, dairy, and snacks, with further drill down into subcategories like biscuits and cookies. This enables faster and more focused business analysis. Overall, the actual performance overview transforms operational and financial data into actionable business insights, helping organizations evaluate performance, identify profitability drivers, and support continuous improvement. Let's now move to the forecast planning and scenario generation page. This page enables business leaders to compare current performance with future projections, helping them make proactive decisions through data-driven planning. First is forecast gross revenue. The forecast gross revenue KPI represents the organization's projected revenue based on forecast planning. The business is expected to generate approximately $893 million in gross revenue, indicating positive growth compared to the current performance. Next, we have forecast total cost of goods sold. This KPI estimates the total manufacturing cost required to support the forecasted demand. The projected production cost is $506 million, including raw materials, manufacturing, packaging, and logistics expenses. Coming to forecast operating income. This KPI measures the expected profitability after forecasted operating expenses. The organization is projected to achieve an operating income of $387 million, demonstrating healthy profitability and supporting confident business planning for the upcoming periods. Next is forecast sales volume. This KPI represents the expected quantity of products to be sold during the forecast period. The organization is forecasted to sell 224 million units, helping production teams plan manufacturing capacity, inventory levels, and supply chain requirements more effectively. Together, these forecast KPIs provide management with a clear picture of expected business performance and future growth. Now let's explore the visualizations that support these forecast insights. Actual versus forecast revenue. The actual versus forecast revenue visualization compares historical revenue with projected revenue across different quarters. Actual revenue ranges from $141 to $148 million, while forecast revenue is higher at $157 to $165 million, indicating expected business growth and supporting better strategic planning. Coming to the total forecasted cost of goods sold by category chart. This visualization shows how projected manufacturing costs are distributed across different product categories. Here, bakery accounts for the largest share at approximately 39.03%, followed by dairy at 26.52%, confectionery at 22.44%, and snacks contributing around 12%. These insights help management identify which product categories will require the highest manufacturing investment during the forecast period. Next, we have forecasted sales volume by region. This chart compares the expected sales distribution across different markets. The forecast indicates that the UAE contributes approximately 33.59% of total forecasted sales volume, followed by India at 33.42% and Saudi Arabia at 32.99%. Finally, we have the interactive planning table. This table provides a detailed comparison of actual and forecast values across key business measures, including sales volume, average selling price, raw material cost, manufacturing overhead, freight expense, gross revenue, total cost of goods sold, and operating income. Users can drill down from product categories into individual products while comparing actual performance with forecast values. For example, bakery revenue increases from $312 million to a forecast of $347 million, while operating income improves from $123 million to $149 million. Similar comparisons are available across all product categories, enabling detailed planning and performance analysis. In addition, the Generate Plan button allows planners to create forecast scenarios dynamically, enabling faster planning cycles and more informed business decisions. Talking about the filters. The product category and region filters allow users to analyze forecast performance for specific product categories and regions. This enables faster, more focused analysis and supports better planning and decision-making. Overall, the forecast planning and scenario generation page helps organizations evaluate future performance, optimize planning, and make confident business decisions. Finally, let's move to the risk simulation and forecast confidence analysis page. This page uses SAP Compass Monte Carlo simulation to evaluate business uncertainty and forecast the possible range of future operating income. First is forecast operating income. The forecast operating income KPI shows the expected operating income of approximately $386.9 million, representing the projected financial performance. Next are Pessimistic and optimistic cases. The pessimistic case shows a potential operating income under unfavorable business conditions, decreasing to around $173.8 million. And the optimistic case represents the best possible business outcome under favorable market conditions. In this scenario, the projected operating income is approximately $173.8 million, helping management evaluate potential growth opportunities and prepare strategies to maximize future profitability. Monte Carlo simulation. The simulation analyzes key business drivers such as sales volume, average selling price, raw material cost, manufacturing overhead, and freight expense. Based on the simulation, operating income is expected to remain between approximately $275 million and $511 million in 90% of the scenarios, with a downside risk of $173 million and an upside potential of $620 million. Next, I'm using SAP Analytics Cloud Compass to perform a what-if simulation. I can select key business drivers such as average selling price and freight expense, define a range for each input, and run the simulation. Compass uses Monte Carlo simulation to generate thousands of possible outcomes and predicts the impact on the target KPI, which is operating income. The results are displayed as pessimistic, realistic, and optimistic scenarios, helping business users understand potential risks and make more informed decisions. It's not over yet. SAC also allows the export data from individual charts or entire dashboards from SAP Analytics Cloud, ensuring that your data insights are easily shareable and accessible to your intended audience. It is a useful feature for sharing insights and reports with stakeholders who may not have direct access to SAC. We can export into Excel, then show and extract table data into Excel, and finally, export the dashboard as a PDF.
For further information on these dashboards, KPIs, or required features, please contact VAST Technologies.